It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace the
The Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around.
And, well, for Washington, it's early. But we can already say something about them that we couldn't say last year. This may be a team with legitimate playoff hopes.
And, Greg, unlike last year, they're taking the court every night, believing they can win this season no matter who they're facing.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Wright in at shooting guard. Al Jefferson out there with Jones. Then there's Batum, and it's Walker in at point guard. So for Washington, their last game a loss to Cleveland.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
And that one's good. Beal's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Wizards.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Walker dishes to Wright. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland.
And also his assist total. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And Walker kicks to Wright. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Wall passes to Zeller. He kicks it to Childress. That's tipped. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. A wide open look here for Wright, and another 3 for Charlotte. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wall against Walker. There's a screen by Gortat. Zeller dishes to Beal. Clock at 6. Zeller setting the pick for Beal. Shot from 12. The Hornets pull it in. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Count that one.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Jefferson, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Cody Zeller. Charlotte shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And the second free throw, good. Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Wall. To the middle. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Wall. And it's 6 points here for Beal.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Kicks to right. Puts up a 3. Charlotte no good that time either. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Beal the pass to Gortat. Jefferson with some nice D.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Wright with it. Now Beal defending. And it's Wright missing. Walker against Wall. Here's Childress. No luck. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Verizon Center, give it up for your Wizards.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. Walker was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And Dudley kicks to Neal. A three-pointer is right on target. Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there. Charlotte leading by 3. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Neal. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lamb's checked in. And right, here we go. Here's Kaminsky. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Wizards trail by 3. Outside Williams. Now the pass to Blatch. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Neal passes to Blatch. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's 12 points for Freak.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Neal. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Ripped away.
Get ready for your Wizard Girls.
And John Wall, a multiple All-Star in this league. But make no mistake, his focus is...
Main thing for me is going to...
Wall's the kind of guy that has his his eye on the prize all the time, and the less emphasis he places on his own goals, I think, Greg, the better he seems to get.
That's a great point. And Kevin, he is a man on a mission at this point in his career. Only one thing was going to satisfy him, and that's chasing that ring.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Wright, he's in at point guard. Jones is out there with Kaminsky. There's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Kid Gilchrist in at the three. The second chance effort, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Some changes here for the Hornets. So it's the Wizards now. 6-point game. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Washington ball.
Williams kicks to Neal. Back to Williams. Dishes it to Neal. 5 to shoot.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
Nice ball movement by Washington. And stolen by Wright. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. There's no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Here's Williams. Got it from 16 feet.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit it up. He had 37 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hawes off a pick from Wright, and Hawes kicks to Wright from deep. The shot is off.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Williams dishes to Neal. Takes a 3. Williams can't hit. Now, Wright. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Just a fantastic game for Wright. He's got 16 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Third quarter. Oh!
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Beal, the pass to Zeller. And Washington again with the bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Beal gets a wide open look. Second chance shot, and Jefferson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson. And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist has checked in.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December as you take a look at Charlotte. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And checking out Washington, 3 games behind.
And, you know, for the Wizards, they talked a lot in the preseason about how they wanted to bounce back from last year's disappointment. So far, they look to be on track to do just that.
They sure do, Greg. I mean, they've avoided the bottom of the standings, and let's see if they can keep making progress as the season goes on here.
Right with it. He's picked up by Wall. Jones sets the pick for Wright. Jumper off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Walker against Wall. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
It's been really fun to watch Wall in this one. He has 8 points and a steal.
1:04 left in the 3rd quarter. Hornets trail by 4. Up top, Wright. He's guarded by Williams. And Wright, here we go. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
He nails it, and we're tied up. Wright's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
There's the bucket. Good.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Taken away by Williams. He feeds it to Neal. Here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. There's the pick. Neal. And the release was before the... Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Wizards with the lead, and Charlotte looking at who they've got. Right, he's in at shooting guard. Kaminsky out there with Batum, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Right against Williams. On the wing, Batum. Kaminsky kicks to Batum. 3-pointer right, and another 3 for Charlotte.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Nene, the screen. Wall dishes to Nene. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
That one goes. Counts. That's 7 points for Al Jefferson.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Wall against Walker. Feeds to Childress. Shoots the 3. And he gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
So for the Wizards, Gortat's checked in for Nene. Cody Zeller comes in for Jared Dudley. And Beal subbed in for Mo Williams. And then for Charlotte, Perry Jones, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Nicholas Batum. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Wall, here we go now. And stolen by Wright. Now the feed to Walker. To the left wing. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Hits the jumper in space. Jefferson's got the game tied up here for the Hornets. Walker against Wall. Pass to Gortat. Shoots from the elbow. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game. Wright sets a screen. Walker the pass to Jones. And it's Wright atop the key. Good on the three-point shot. Wright's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Charlotte. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Wall against Walker. Knocks it loose. Zeller setting the pick for Beal. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Right from outside. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside, Wall. Pulls it from the elbow. Gortat lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Wall against Walker. But they get it back. Shot's good by Jefferson. Jefferson's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Get ready to go. Wizard Girls.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke. Across the way on the sideline.
Yes, exactly, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you've put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Wizards ball.
Now, here's Childress. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Beal's shot is good. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Wright with a screen on Wall. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Great D that time from Wright.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Wall with the steal. At the elbow, Zeller from 11 feet away. And again, Washington no good. The Hornets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Wright outside. Tries a three. Here's Jefferson. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Boy, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Ball against Walker. Wall's shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
Up top, Gortat, and Childers kicks to Wall. Gortat with a screen on Walker.
This is John Wall at his on-fire best.
And so it's Charlotte with it. The lead is 2. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here. Unbelievable basket. Giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Wright dishes to Walker. Back to Wright. Shot clock at 5. For the win. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Wizards 5 right now. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Jared Dudley out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Gortat in at the center position.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, at this stage of a tight game, all too often teams play not to lose, and they wouldn't be in the lead right now if he hadn't taken a chance there.
The Hornets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Wright with a screen on Wall. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
It has been an erratic performance for him. Just erratic. I mean, he's racking up the turnovers and has taken a step back for every step forward.
He dishes it to Gortat. Offensive rebound. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. So we'll see Marcin Gortat go to the line here. It's on Al Jefferson.
Really an extraordinary game for Gortat. 8 rebounds and 1 assist.
That free throw good from Gortat. Here's Walker. Wright sets a screen. And Walker kicks to Wright. This one for 3. And that one's good. Wright's got 34.
Watch out.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. There's the pick. The dish to Beal. Dudley with a screen on right. Beal the pass to Dudley. He used that pick to perfection. And the Wizards lead by 2.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Jones, no one around him. Zeller grabs the board.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Beal dishes the wall, shoots from the high post, and Wright pulls it down. Wright's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. He kicks to Walker. High, arcing shot, and he sinks the layup. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Outside, Wall. To the middle, here's Beal. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Freak.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge. The roof's about to come off this place.
What a performance from Beal here. 16 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved. Now, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Outside, Wall. Inside. Here's Gortat. Connects!
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
And so here's Charlotte. And here's Walker. Kicks to right. Fires, high post. Beal pulls it in. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
On the wing, but 2. Jones kicks to right. They need this. It falls! And now they trail by just 4. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot A. I like that, Greg.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. There's Walker with the 3. Laces one from 3.
Okay, guys, the clock is our enemy now. I'm to focus up and know your role. Trust me, play. Please. You got the look. Take us home.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Long range from the inbound. No good.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
Yeah, when adversity was at its greatest.
I'm here with Bradley Beal. And Bradley, what exactly made the
2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Bradley Beal. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
His play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, you know, they had a very,
rough stretch of games. Been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose another one. He came on strong, took over, and put an end to the losing streak.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Cheese. So close. So close. But look at them stats though. 24.1 points a game. 3.6 rebounds. 0.8 assists. Screw passing. Ooh, body pain. So smells like 1 by 10. Yeah. 10. But then we body the Spurs. Oh. Houston. Houston is done. Finish practice.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Houston Rockets. Looking at Houston, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. And an extra minute here. Shaq, one of the most exciting moves to watch in basketball, a slashing drive to the rim. Who would you say are the league's best slashers?
I'm going to be quick because I'm not really a guard. I know Kenny probably has a couple things to say. Let me go with Russell Westbrook, freak athlete, attack mentally. Monte Ellis, elite quickness, terrific touch around the rim. James Harden, strength, aggressiveness, ability to draw contact. Tyreek Evans, that's...
Look, what's up, man? Good to see you. How's the family? CC good? Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time. For sure. Got to keep that support system in place. Make a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man. Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right? Not a chance, Freak.
2 teams, 2 conferences. It's a road game for the Rockets. And Houston is looking to play Texas big. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Right now, the Hornets are back in town for just 1 game and looking to play well for their home fans. This is a team showing a better record this over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
And when I look at Charlotte, what a start to the season it's been for them. I mean, it has taken them no time to find that rhythm. They have looked fantastic from day one.
And, Greg, we knew they had potential, but thought it would take a while. What's been surprising is how quickly they've made it happen.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Houston. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter.
What do you think I'm doing?
And here's Lawson following the 3-pointer by Freak. Here's Harden. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's. Harden's got 5 now.
I'll tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense. He's got the A game rolling tonight.
And Walker kicks to right. Here's the 3. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Last game for the Charlotte Hornets. It was a loss for the Wizards in Washington.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Harden sets the pick for Lawson. Takes it off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Walker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Walker against Lawson. To the paint. Here's Howard. And Jefferson sends it back. This is to Walker. Back to right. From deep. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Rockets trail by 8. Harden dishes to Modiunas. Lawson outside. He feeds it to Howard. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Harden for 3. That is good. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
And Jefferson gets it to go.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now, here is Lawson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score. I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Jones, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Lawson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Lawson's against Walker. From outside the arc, and another three for Charlotte.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
I play different games too. I don't just play 2K. I play some NHL. Some UFC. Some Drive Club. Some MLB. Some Ghost.
And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point, the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Fifth best, Kemba Walker.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters, I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Charlotte.
Oh my God, my last better than G easy. Will kill me prior to oh my God,
and now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin McHale had a few moments for me. He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league, and he told me we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing, and with the drive and kick. Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot, but sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And here's Perkins, following the three-pointer by Freak. Perkins with the screen for Chalmers. Will it go? Bounces high off the rim and drops. Chalmers has got his first 2 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And it's right missing. Rockets trail by 10. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And fouled as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Rockets making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. And so Chalmers nails both of them. Here's Lin. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He kicks it to right. He tries for 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Screen by Perkins.
Jeez, bro, I would have won the game.
And here is Chalmers. With 1 on the clock, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
It's coming early.
We pushed that bus out of that corner.
Earlier, we heard from Dwight Howard, and it's very clear how much he appreciates his head coach. What a difference a change of location makes, especially when the whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Houston also making some changes. Perkins, he's checked in for Howard. Visa comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Harden in for McDaniels. And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Perkins is out there with Montejunas. And it's Lawson in at the point.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could hope for today.
LeBron, Steph Curry. Ooh,
Then the pass to Wright.
I read the handle.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
I'm LeBron James, though.
It's Harden with the drive, and Jones pulls it down. Hornets trail by 3. Wright outside. Feeds to Hawes. Uncovered. Uses the glass to drop it in. Hawes got his first bucket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Ariza kicks to Perkins. They set the pick. The feed to Lawson. Perkins with a screen on Lynn. 5 on the clock. Lawson dishes to Maniunas. And he gets it to go. Maniunas has got 9.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Then the pass to Wright. There's the dish to Kid Gilchrist. Wright sets a screen. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Wright.
I'm tired of him.
Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
1:14 left now here in the second. Pass to Maniunas. Plenty of space. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Looking ahead to their next playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And that one's good. Right.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Harden outside. Pause with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Right with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And the pass to Jones, and stolen by Perkins. Lawson against Land. Harden right side. 17-foot shot on the way. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Right with a screen on Lawson. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte. Houston also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Maniunas. And it's Chalmers in for Ty Lawson. From deep Harden. The shot is off. And so it's a close.
Thank you, Kip.
I don't remember stuff.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Been a big game for Wright. He's got 27-point inside, outside. It hasn't mattered. He's hitting from all over the floor.
What do we call that, Clark? The zone? That's what he's in right now. Boy, does he have a hot hand.
Right, he's in at shooting guard. Jones is out there with Jefferson, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards got down to business. He had 37 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Here's Harden. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got his 8th assist in the game. Right Wright sets a screen. And Walker kicks to Wright.
I don't need this.
Drains the three-pointer. Wright's got 30 points.
D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Lawson dishes to Maniunas. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Wright. Maniunas no luck.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Wright with a screen on Lawson. Walker the pass to Wright for the lead. And another 3 for Charlotte.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Brooklyn Nets.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that.
Lawson against Walker. Right from outside. The shot no good. Good D by Harden. Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. And stolen by Wright. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Free with the ball. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Ooh, I might just beat my career.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate at top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Yo, why are you yelling at us? Like, what did you do?
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. In assists, 3rd and 2nd chance points, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
Yeah, something.
And let's go back to their assists for a second. When you're sharing the ball like they have, I think it really builds chemistry and trust. This is a group that really plays for each other.
Kaminsky is checked in for the Hornets. Lamb comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Now Chalmers. He has 6. Ariza no luck. 3rd quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Wright. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 8th assist in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. But D hasn't been able to keep up.
And Chalmers kicks to Brewer. Ariza has the open look. Ariza with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wright sets a screen. And Lamb kicks to Wright from deep. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. Rockets trail by 4. And it's Houston on the break. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Brewer. Ariza's got his first basket of the night.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it. The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
That is phenomenal. Hold up, I just put something. The rest of my team has 10 points.
And some changes here for the Hornets. But 2.
Alright, there we go. They stepped up.
Rockets shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Taking a look at the Rockets. Chalmers is out there with Harden. Then there's Brewer. And there's Perkins. And it's Maniunas in at the 4 spot. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
For 3, shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Walker in the post, covered by Brewer. A wide open look here for Wright. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 9 assists now tonight. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
That's tipped. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Right from outside, another three for Charlotte.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Perkins.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Charlotte making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Lawson's checked in. Inside, Monty Eunice. The shot is off. Excellent D that time from Jones. Wright sets a screen. Jones with the screen on Lawson. And Walker kicks to Wright. Here's Kaminsky using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
It's Harden with the drive. The Rockets again can't hit. Hornets leading by 10. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Wright. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Shot on the wing, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Washington.
Watson the pass to Harden. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. The open shot by Brewer. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And he gets the bucket. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
What I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that race. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Three-pointer right, and another three for Charlotte.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Another miss by Harden.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Tries a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Lawson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Right outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Ty Lawson.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Harden, no good.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Right with a screen on Lawson. And stolen by Howard. 13 feet away. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Howard's got it back down within single digits for the Rockets.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot. And made it work.
Yeah, and those second chance points, Bud, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
They do, and guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession.
And here are the Hornets now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to right. Lawson with the defensive effort there. Rockets trail by 9. Harden outside. He dishes it to Monty Eunice. Releases.
No.
The Hornets pull it in.
If I was in this man's eyeball.
Right outside. Kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Jefferson. The 7-footer falls.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out with style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Now here's Wright. Lets the three fly. No good. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and an extra little bit of confidence.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Bang every shot. What's up, Jim?
We're winning. We're gonna catch up with them.
What's up,
we still have the who
yeah, Jerry. Oh, consent. You know, get my friend. Oh, yes. next? Fuck it. What? That inside square. Yes. It's only a 68 rated. Some Far Cry.